Hello everyone, welcome for this first ESO news of 2016. Today we have a lot to discuss. First, McLeod have published a year ahead a post that you can read on the official website, and we also had to see the ESO live where McLeod and Brian Sweeler have given some precision and some confirmation about what's going to happen in 2016. The community have reacted a lot regarding the good news and the bad news that has been announced. So let's get started immediately. I've gathered various information, various news in a list of known facts. It comes from various sources. Let me read this. Housing is happening in Q3 or Q4 this year. Barbershop is coming in Q3 or Q4. It includes full recustomization, name change, gender and race change. Battleground, Arena, Duel are currently worked on. Imperial City District capture and Cyrodiil Town capture and other objectives are currently worked on. No Champion Points campaign is coming very soon. They are still working on the Cyrodiil lag. This is something very difficult to do because they cannot reproduce internally the same experience that on the live server. So they include a patch and some changes on the live server directly and see if it's working or not. The veterans ranks are removed in Q2 with the Darkbrotherhood DLC. You will be assured that you will keep your current progress, may it be gear, attribute point, skill point, crafting recipe, etc. No increase of veteran rank for Thief Guilds, no increase of champion points cap. It stays at 501. Crafting bags are offered to the ESO Plus member as a perk and offers them infinite crafting space. Buying extra character slot will be available in Q2 with the Darkbrotherhood DLC. 64-bit client is coming with the Thief Guilds. It will unlock many features for the Mac client. Scrolling combat text is coming, nameplates and guild affiliations and characters' names on console will be available very soon as well. Console text chat. No voice chat on PC, as it's useless. Many PC users use Ventrilo, TeamSpeak or Discord. The Justice System Part 2 PvP is cancelled, so it will not happen. The project is completely abandoned. The spell crafting is not being developed this year, but Zenimax liked the idea and they might come back to it later. One on the big points is the Justice System Part 2 that has been completely cancelled. The project is abandoned. For those that do not know what it was, the Justice System had been announced in QuakeCon 2014. We have seen the first part last year, almost 1 year ago with update 6, and we were promised to have the next part at some point later. It was supposed to bring a PvP element in the Justice System with players that could play the Enforcer or the Guards, wear a tabard and hunt down the players that has a bounty on their head. And it will have bring a lot of world PvP elements, a bit more sandboxy, etc. It has always been said that it will be very difficult to implement, that there was a lot of things to test, and Zenimax have decided that they will not do it because there was too much game-breaking situation, exploitable elements, and way of being very disbalanced, and they didn't want to implement that in the game. Even if it was a fun idea, it was way too difficult to implement in the game. That's what McLeod said. So now the community have reacted strongly to this announce. A lot of players are very relieved about this, mostly PvEers that didn't want to have anything to do with PvP, but a lot of players, PvPers obviously, but also non-PvPers, are very disappointed about that because the PvP element of the Justice System, according to them, was something that will bring more life to the Elder Scrolls Online, and they feel like the Justice System as it is right now is incomplete. So one person have stand up for the community and have created a very constructive discussion on the forum. It's Lefty Lucy. He have published a video where he explains his point of view, and basically is really looking to create a nice discussion between the players of the two camps. And he's also precising that the justice system PvP should not be enforced on everyone, that we should have a way to toggle in or to toggle off, to choose if we want to participate, and there is various solutions for that. So check out this video, check out this post, and participate to the discussion if it's something that interests you. I've published myself my answer to Lefty Lucy. You can watch it on my channel. Regarding this, some persons of the community are actually not surprised at all that it has been cancelled. The Elder Scrolls Off the Record have made an episode where they are speaking a lot about this and they express their opinion. I would like to quote Miss Lebeau. "It would have been nice in a nice world if everyone played by the internet rule, but that's not what's going to happen, right?" And I think she got a point. Another big news, which is not exactly news but got more details about it, it's the veteran rank removal. This is not happening with the Thief DLC as it has been suggested previously. It has been pushed back for Darkbrotherhood, so between April and June, and I would aim more for June than April, obviously. So this leaves a lot of time for Zenimax to really tune this big change and make it right. So the very important things with the removal of the veteran rank is to ensure that every players are not losing their progress on their character, and Zenimax is working for that. So you will not lose your attribute point, you will not lose your crafting progress, you will have access to your gear, you will have access to your crafting recipe and special motif. Everything should stay the same for you, beside the fact that you do not have any veteran rank. The advantage of not having veteran rank is that there will be more equality between players, and the champion point will be the way you progress your character from now. So some people are saying that it's not changing anything, that it's just called champion points, but that's basically the same than level. But that's not true, because once you reach the maximum level, which is level 50, once you finish the main story quest, you are not progressing your character anymore, you are progressing your account, and that means that all your alternate character will beneficiate from the same progress, and that you can progress yourself with any of your character, and that will beneficiate all of your character. This is a huge difference. The second difference is from a social point of view. It will be easier for players to play together when they do not have those extra 16 level to deal with. For everything else, it's basically the same. You will need a certain number of champion points to wear some gear, so you will still have this progress, but the difference will be less important between players. The other point that is very important is that the champion points will be kept by season, and this is to ensure that there is not a huge gap of difference between hardcore players and casual player. So for now the cap is at 501, and this will not be increased when the Thief Guild will be released. From the Darkbrotherhood DLC, Matt Fior have estimated that the cap increase by season will be 51 champion points. There is a lot of discussion regarding this in the community. A lot of players are not happy that the cap will not be increased with the Thief Guild, and they are disappointed with the cap being so low afterwards. It's true that for the most active players, 51 champion points is something they earn in few days, not in 3 months. The main argument of those players is that the hardcore or the most active players will not keep motivated to progress their character if they cannot earn any champion points. They will have no reason to continue to play the game. The argument from Zenimax is that they need to ensure that the casual players can catch up the most active players, and if they have chose such a low number, it's because actually it's the average, and there's many players that have not reached the cap, even now, even with the catch-up mechanic. Everyone knows now that the next DLC is the Thief Guild. It will be released probably around March, and it happened in Abbas Landing. We do not have much information regarding this, but in the weeks to come we'll probably have a lot more information. It's coming on the PTS in early February. It will include a new storyline and new gameplay element, and that will also be related to the justice system. Obviously it makes sense. It will also include the trials for 12-man person that will have a normal and a veteran mode. There will be no skill line related to the Thief Guild. A lot of players are disappointed about that, but Matt Führer have insisted on the fact that we need to be sure that everything is balanced before to introduce new skill line. And as you know, the game is not perfectly balanced at this day. The next DLC after the Thief Guild will be the Darkbrotherhood. It's coming in Q2, so between April and June. I will say June. And it will happen on the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil, around the city of Anvil and Kvalch. It includes new story elements, new gameplay elements that I've never talked about before, and a lot of improvement to the game, like I said earlier, character slots, veteran rank removal, crafting bags for ESO Plus member, and the Champion Points Season 2, which will be around 602 points. But as we do not have much information regarding this, it's possible to have a lot of speculation, and the team of Elder Scrolls Off the Record had a lot of fun to underline some specific sentence pronounced by Brian Wheeler. Just listen to that.
Well, speaking of speculation and the Dark Brotherhood,
Yes!
there was a throwaway line that I don't know if people caught when they were listening today. During Brian Wheeler's Alliance War News section, he said the PvP portion of the Dark Brotherhood DLC, and I just like, what? It was like an offhand comment, and like, you know, there was like almost like a dead silence afterwards, and then like they quickly changed. So I'm wondering if that means that with the DLC for the Dark Brotherhood that we will be able to take out contracts to off each other off.
But I think from what I understand, I was getting ready for work when I heard this, so I wasn't paying full attention. But what I understood from that was they're not going to be able to do it in PvE, but maybe in PvP.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So I wonder if that zone will be a PvP zone.
Indeed. What could it be? If you enjoy speculation, I recommend you to watch my video 5 Secrets in Orsinium that reveal the future of the Elder Scrolls Online. I've gathered different information that you can find in Orsinium and that suggests different things. So it's a speculation video, softly spoken to induce relaxation. I hope you will like it. Let's see the new items that are available in the Crown Store right now. So, we have first those beautiful Redgar outfits. There's a little problem with the Redgar outfits. It doesn't fit quite well every character, so be careful for which character you buy it, because you may be disappointed on some case. It fits very well Khajiit and Argonian male. I've seen many screenshots, and it seems that the Dibula dancer are a new thing in the Elder Scrolls Online, and you will find a lot of players playing around with this beautiful Song of the Night ensemble that can be purchased for 700 krone. You also have a more simple one, the Sun-Kissed Salwar ensemble for 500 krone. And you can purchase this Winter Scout pack for 700 krone. Also available for now, the Sanguine Black Goat for 400 krone. This is not a normal goat. She has some spell effect in her eyes. You can see her eyes glowing dangerously. The 28th January will be available the Markat's Beer Dog, and for a limited amount of time the very anticipated Nord Hero that will be available between the 20th January and the 1st February. So if you want this, be ready, get your crown ready to purchase it during this weekend. This week, the shout out of the week doesn't go to a podcaster, a streamer or YouTuber, even if I have a long list of names that I would like to promote, but I've read yesterday a post on the official forum and I would like to share it with you because it is so nice and also so needed, considering the atmosphere that there is at the moment on the forum. It's written by Hendrich and it's called Stop the Selfishness and Help Zenimax Make ESO the Best It Could Be. Basically, Hendrich is underlying the fact that at the moment, most than ever, there's a huge fight between different parts of the community. PvPer versus PvEer that call each other names. You're a carebeer, you're a griefer, a ganker, and the elitists or the casual. It's not going fine, it's not constructive at all. We are all part of the same community, we do enjoy the same game, and we need to ensure that the game is fun for any one of us. So instead of fighting each other, we should actually support each other and try to help Zenimax to satisfy every part of the community, may it be PvPer, PvEer, hardcore player or casual player. We all have the right to enjoy ourselves in the game. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this ESO news. I hope it was useful and informative for you. If you have any suggestion, any feedback, do not hesitate to share it with me. And if you enjoyed this video, please share them around you. Post it in your guild forum, share them on Twitter, on Facebook, or wherever you are, so the news can be spread about the Elder Scrolls Online. I really try and do my best to gather everything and to make a synthesis or a summary. Thank you lots for watching. I wish you a great day and I will see you next time for new videos. Bye bye, take care everyone.